Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at basically the support memory event that has come to DBZ Dokkan Battle. Now of course this is for the Krillin support memory, and it's pretty interesting because it obviously makes the support memory a bit more of an actual support memory, in that it actually provides support, although minimal, but it does provide support to an actual category now, whereas before it was just a reduction in the enemy attack. It still does that, like it still does a reduction to the enemy's attack stats and everything. It is still very helpful from that perspective, but of course now it's actually providing support to your team as well, which is really good. Now on top of that, to be honest with you, to cut a long story short, there's 2 difficulties and there is missions for each difficulty. So for the first difficulty, the lower difficulty, your main goal is to use 4 movie heroes category characters. For the second difficulty, your main goal is to use 4 Pepe Gals. Both difficulties you want to complete below 7 turns. Both you want to complete with no support items. You need to complete both of those to obviously make it through. Remember, for support memory events you can only use free-to-play characters, and there is a requisite free-to-play character that you have to use. In this case, for both stages, it is the Strength Fidel. Now this is not too difficult to do. I think overall the strategy, at least for the first one, is very easy. There's actually quite a few good movie heroes category units to use from like the free-to-play side. You've got a couple allies, you've got a couple really good ones like AGL Gohan, etc. So in general, like, you have a generally pretty solid collection of units that you can use. The Pepe Gals one is a little bit more difficult, just due to the availability of Pepe Gals free-to-play units. Not that you don't have a couple, just you don't have as many good ones. But you can easily cover up for this by just using a really strong lead and a really strong supporting character, which you'll see when I do my team build there. Now in terms of the actual stage itself, the first one you're not going to run through too much because there's no real point. Here you can see my team. For the second one, we're focusing on a DB Seekers team, so this just enabled me to use the Belmans, but more importantly use the Emperor Pilaf, Shun, and Mai, which made life a lot easier and a lot stronger when taking on the enemy. So all of that really helped, of course. I think overall, of course, it was always going to help, in general. But yeah, basically, that was obviously very helpful. Now, aside from that, you don't have to focus on too much, I would say. I think, for the most part, I was pretty happy with how everything worked out. And I think, it was all fairly straightforward, fairly good stuff as well. But that is basically it. You don't have to worry about too much. Obviously the battle itself, multiple enemies in the beginning, strength and the AGL, and then you also have the like physical Paragus phase. You can attack lower both, which is fine, and obviously quite helpful. Beyond that, there's really not too much else to focus on. So just a very straightforward, very clean event, and I think most players shouldn't really struggle with any of this. Obviously you need your free-to-play characters to attempt this. You can't use some of the ones, so if you're a newer player you'll have to go back and consider farming what you need. But it's a nice support memory upgrade, so I do suggest doing it. It's also 6 stones, well 7 stones, so that's also valuable as well. But yeah, that's basically going to be it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like as always, and if you need any help, let me know. Bye.